All right, ready to get underway. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. And that's off the inside edge. And we're underway here in the home opener. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. Connor Wong getting ready to hit. That one is absolutely belted. This one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. One out. Runner at second. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox.
Ball one.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Wong, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one missing low. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's down and in. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Good job to fight that one off. Man at second. And Devers hits that one. Barker hauls it in, 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
On the ground to third. Sends it across the first, and that is. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1. That's
ball.
Inside.
1-1.
That
ball.
one inside. And a count 2-1.
2-1.
Foul ball there. Buehler deals. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. And one away. Anthony Santander at the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Santander in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And that one clips the corner. Stays alive. 1 out, bases empty. Not
2-2.
close with that one. Now 2-2. Up the middle, Hamilton. 2 up, 2 down.
Yes, you're out.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Abreu makes a move towards the gap. And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, top of the second, and now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And there's the strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Ceddanne Rafaela. He was late there, strike one.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Varsho calls it in, and there's one away. And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Trying to move him over here. Spin throw, that's one. And that's all they'll get. So the batting order turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Barrios a check to first. Hamilton back on a dive.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Out there. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Rafaela makes his way towards it. Puts it away for the out. Here's Andres Jimenez. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Next one misses, and it's 1-1. Casas. And he's out on the tag. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays.
Ernie Clement.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is foul. The wind of the pitch.
Ball.
Strike on the inside corner. The other way, but that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Look to shorten his swing that time, and it pays off. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's the left fielder, Addison Barger. Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. First and second, 2 outs. Kirk digs in now, delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. And the count 1-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that's a foul ball. Buehler turns, kicks, fires. Just misses. And that's ball 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strike. Top half of the third inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. On a line out towards center. He's got it. One away.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swing and a foul out of play. Wong, the base runner at first with one out. Next pitch just misses. And the count 1-2. Way high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is out of here. And they add a pair. It's 3-0. Now it's Alex Bregman. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Tosses across to first, and they get Bregman for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Triston Casas. There's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Barger makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the veteran outfielder, George Springer. That's a hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch. Fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
At the plate, Dalton Varsho. And that's a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. So now the DH spot, Anthony Santander.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat. But this team does not want to let him beat him.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. And ball 1. Hamilton, the underhand flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Fly to center his first time. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Line drive. Bichette whips it to first. Out. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And stepping in is the speedy Ceddanne Rafaela. Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to first. Got him. Nice play. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. And first offering is fouled off. Yoshida measures 5 feet 8 inches, 190 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
That's in there, and the count even at 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And downstairs. And they'll do it again. 2 outs. Swing and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. In there at the knees. Red Sox leading it by 2. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Barger makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Gimenez. Walker Buehler will go back to work. Strike 1. And that one fouled off. Buehler fires. Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Red Sox by 2. Late on that fastball.
This guy's not wasting any pitches.
No
Hitters
ball.
got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him on.
That's strike 3 and the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Connor Wong. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Devers up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the first
Man at first, now batting Tristan Casas. And that is out of play. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. That's out to center field. Varsho moving under it. Nabs it. And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Now fly ball to right center. And a quick out, number 1. Here's George Springer. Doubled his first time. in there for strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
That one drifts inside.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, one away. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now a chance for Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Upstairs. Springer leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th. Back now in Toronto. Top of the 6th inning. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1.
Now pitching for
new pitcher now for the Jays, Chad Green.
57.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Rafaela in the box again, takes a strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That one ripped. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. Varsho on the move. Long run, nice grab. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Hamilton at the plate now as he chases after that one. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at second. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. In the air on the infield. Clement makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Whips it to Casas, and Guerrero is set down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Hamilton. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Jimenez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Bregman is under it, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Green, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Jimenez corrals it, and there's 1 down. Raffy coming to the plate now. He's already homered in this game. Out of the bullpen for the Jays. Josh Walker.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Inside. Ball 1. That one ripped right center field. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next pitch is downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Buehler back to work. Swung on, looped into center. Dunks one in, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Pinch hitter coming on. Taylor Ward. A runner at first for him, nobody out.
Just foul.
Clement on at first, nobody out. That one catches the zone. 0-2 now.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Runner on the move. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out of the left center field. And they're at the corners with nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That's in there. 0-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1, and a run scores on the double play.
Definitely not what they were looking for right there. They got a run in, but having to trade that for 2 outs at this stage of the game, it really hurts their cause more than it helps.
Springer in the box now. No balls and a strike. Inside corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Ready to begin the 8th, and the batter now, Tristan Casas. Foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ward. And there's one away. So stepping in for Boston. Wilyer Abreu.
Pinch hitting for Boston, number 30, Rob Refsnyder.
New pitcher
Now
coming on, the veteran. Jimmy Garcia.
Pinch hitting for Boston, number 18, Blake Sable.
That one misses, and that is ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. To the right side. Jimenez, throw to first. Got him. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Springer there makes the catch. On to the bottom of the eighth. Yeah. Now here is Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Fought off foul. Bunt attempt popped up. Wong on to first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out. And next is the designated hitter, Anthony Santander. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now pitching for Boston, number 56, Ryan Helsley.
In for a strike. Good slider. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses, and it's a 3. We go to the ninth. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Out to short. What a stop. The throw, and that's a great play for the out. Here's Story now, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Pop foul out of play off to the right. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Lined into right, and George makes the grab, and that is that. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Bo Bichette, and that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Outside.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air out towards right center. Rafaela ranging into the alley. And there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And there's 2 down. 1 out left for the Blue Jays. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2.
The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Buehler with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final.